Hi, I'm Jeannie Cody. I'm a research nurse, and I'm here to present the topic for week 3, which is called Walk It Out. This week, we're looking at how our moods control our action and how we can turn that around to have our actions control our mood. There are 2 general ideas we will be working on today. Our emotions drive our thinking and ultimately our actions. And 2, strategies to acknowledge and respond to our emotions, working from the outside in or to walk it out. Okay? Talking about emotions generally, we don't label them as good or bad. However, emotions can be helpful or unhelpful. As human beings, we have evolved to experience a number of emotions, and they all have survival value. Let's illustrate this by using the basic emotions of mad, sad, glad, and scared. We might think that mad is a bad emotion, but we are looking at emotions without judgment. Feeling anger is what happens when somebody is attacking us. This could be physically or verbally, real or perceived. Anger motivates us to protect ourselves. There are times when being angry is helpful. With sadness, such as in grieving, our family and community are galvanized to come in and help. When you feel glad, you are happy and expansive. You want to be active and to be with people. Scared feelings lead us to want to move away or to escape from feelings that frighten us. Sometimes our emotions are not always helpful. Emotions sometimes can go awry. And when we think of this in terms of being scared or with anxiety, the adaptive feature for when we are afraid is to get out of the situation. But that emotion can go awry and we can feel anxiety that doesn't necessarily fit the situation. We could say that's an emotion gone awry. For sadness, it's normal to grieve a loss. But when those emotions are so deep that the person gets depressed, we'd say that's an emotion gone awry. We all have low moods. We all feel anxious at times. We all feel sad at times. We all feel these emotions, and they are helpful at times and unhelpful at others. There are times our emotions can control how we think or how we act. We all at times have mood-dependent thinking or behaviors because of our emotions. We have an action urge. An example of a mood-dependent behavior might be walking into a room late and full of other people and feeling a lot of anxiety. You could walk up to the door and think, I'm 10 minutes late. I can't possibly go in. So you walk away, or you don't, or you maybe move to the side so you don't have to be in front of everybody and move to the back. You're not driven by the goal of attending whatever was happening in that room. Your feelings and your anxiety have limited your participation. Thoughts also affect emotions, and we talked about that in the last session. You can check the facts, you can think broadly, we can also act, and we have a concept of you can act from the outside in. That's why this session is called Walk It Out. For example, you are feeling fatigued. Even though fatigue is not an emotion, there are emotions connected to feeling fatigued. This is a physical feeling, and the pull is to become less active when you feel fatigue, to take naps and stay in bed. We know that doing that makes you more tired. We know from research being active helps to decrease fatigue. So we could say that acting from the outside in because you set a goal to walk. This ultimately will decrease fatigue on the inside. So we turn around what we naturally do, which would be to lay down if you're tired, to run if you're scared, to attack if you're mad. We're asking you to try acting from the outside in to walk it out. This strategy of acting from the outside in means setting a SMART goal. So to wrap up, this week we're looking at how our moods control our actions and how we can turn that around to have our actions control our moods. There are 2 general ideas we reviewed today. The first is our emotions can drive our thinking, which ultimately can drive our actions. The second idea we talked about were general strategies to acknowledge and respond to your emotion, and to use a strategy called working from the outside in to walk it out. To work on this week's ideas, you will be asked to do homework. There will be 3 parts again. The first part is to note times when your mood controls your actions. Note when you are able to act from the outside in. The second part of the homework is to set your SMART goal for the week. The third part of the homework is to write in your activity log every night. Also list other activities you may have been participating in, as well as your sleep if you've had any issues sleeping. There is a place where you can put some general notes as well. I will meet with you on Tab CBI to go over the homework and to work with you on your SMART goal. You can always refer to this video at any time for ideas, and the key points of this video are listed in the Tab CBI section for you to review. Next week's topic will pull our discussion of the cognitive model, where thinking, feeling, moods, and behavior are all related. During the last 3 sessions, we have talked about changing behavior, how we can change our thoughts, and now how we can acknowledge and change our emotions. Next week, we'll discuss all of them together. See you then.